Everybody, and welcome to another episode of Hangin with DrumrBoyJones. And today our topic with the mighty Jason Hawks, which is with me. How you doing, my brother?
Doing good, homie.
Good, good. So, today's topic we're going to go over. We're going to do part two of our series of where we started with 1983. This week we're going 1984. So sit back. And we're going to go over the top 20 of 1984's Billboard. I guess we're going off the top 100 of 1984, but we're going to go through the top 20 right after this. So Hawksy brought this to my attention a couple of weeks ago, and we threw one together, and we're going to throw this one together too. It's been really cool going down the old time machine and, hitting things that not necessarily is rock, country, but this is the top 100 Billboard singles that back when radio mattered and MTV was coming out and new. I was 12, so Hawksy would have been what, 9?
Yep.
9? Yeah, so we was kids, and this was pop music and what was on the radio all the time. So man, this is awesome because I remember every one of these. And so we're going to run through the top 20 and of 1984, which was an unbelievable year. But it starts off with Self-Control, Laura Branigan, she is huge at that time, right?
Great song. What was the other song she had? Gloria?
Gloria, yeah.
There's two totally different songs, sound nothing alike. But
yeah. Yeah, she was big.
Yeah. Self-Control is awesome though. So I had forgot about it for forever, and I think it's on like the Grand Theft Auto Vice City or one of those soundtracks.
Okay.
I forgot about it forever, but I think it's on the Vice City soundtrack.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that song in years. Yeah. So bouncing on to number 19. This one was fun. Talking in Your Sleep, The Romantics.
Yeah. It's fantastic also. That's which I only know probably this and what's the other romantic song? What I Like About You?
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Yeah. I really like Talking in Your Sleep though.
Yeah, that's a great song. And that's I can still, on all of these, you can close your eyes and see the videos, whether, Friday night videos we've talked about before, MTV, which I know MTV was on cable at the time. Well, it was always on cable, but I don't know. Was there any other shows? I remember Friday night videos was a big thing on our local Channel 4, which I guess would have been, what was that, NBC?
Yeah. At the time, I don't really know that there was, MTV was almost strictly music at the time.
Yes.
There were a bunch of Real Worlds and, all the stupid shows that ruined MTV.
Yeah.
Ruined MTV.
Yeah.
I don't even know that they did like the afternoon top video of the day, whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't think they did. It was just, they didn't have their own even video shows. They just showed videos 24/7.
Yeah. Right. But, were you still playing with toys at this time?
Do what? I'm sorry?
Were you still playing with toys and stuff in 84? I mean, I'm sure you were.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is 84. I remember G.I. Joe being huge.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. Yeah. I was in fourth grade, and I know I loved G.I. Joe in the fourth grade. So.
Yeah, no, I was. That was around the time too that, of course, your Star Wars men was huge, and all the Star Wars toys. And, I remember in 84 as well, like Rocky 3 come out in 83. And I know it was because we went to Toys R Us and we found like all the Rocky action figures. It was like
Oh yeah.
Mr. T and Apollo and Thunder Lips and Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Flash, baby. But I had those. Yeah, absolutely. Still had all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And this is about the time. Actually, it might have been a year or two later. First WrestleMania. So we were stupid into that.
Absolutely. Had the wrestlers started, those around that time started doing the wrestling action figures started coming out too. And but yeah, no, it was hell, I'm 50 something. I still play with toys.
Oh yeah. They do other stuff now.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So this is oh man, I remember this one too. Not number 18. Jump for My Love, the Pointer Sisters. That record was huge in 84.
Yeah. Oh. There's 2 jumps on this list.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
But yeah, the Pointer Sisters are all right. They did I'm not sure when or if it's on that same record. They did a Conway Twitty cover that I thought was always weird, but it's still cool. I mean, the Slow Hands name of the song.
Yeah.
You remember Slow?
Yeah. 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 They also done that was it Beverly Hills Cop, Neutron Dance or something like that.
Oh
right?
yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. They was huge in that era,
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this next one I absolutely loved, adored this song. Time after time, Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah.
And
she was that was huge. What's the name of that record? You remember? She's So Unusual.
She's right? So Unusual, yeah.
It's got Girls Just Want to Have, which it's up here in a minute.
Yeah.
Girls Just Want to Have. Is she bop on that?
I think it probably is. I think maybe so. I can't. I know those two, Time After Time, Girls Just Want to Have Fun was the 2 huge ones, but
right.
Yeah, but She Bop was on that. I say it is on that. I don't know. It might have been on the next one, but I can't remember. But yeah.
And of course, the Goonies soundtrack. She had that song on the Goonies soundtrack.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What was the manager that was in the Girls Just Want to Have Fun? Had the on his face. Captain Lou, yeah.
Lou Albano.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
it's funny that we have. It's funny we have all these wrestling memories.
Yeah, that's huge, man. I mean, and I honestly think
it was huge.
I think there was a big. Do you think Hulk Hogan being in Rocky III propelled wrestling into another stratosphere?
Yeah, it did. Well, about that time, wrestling was, an adult thing till around this time, and they started aiming it at kids our age.
Yeah.
It was being promoted for us instead of our parents. And then, it was a cartoon.
Yeah.
It was, it's a live cartoon.
Right.
You had all the whatever guys and the bad guys. But somewhere around 83, 84, they started, aiming it at us instead of our parents and our grandparents. So that's why, and that's why wrestling got so huge.
Yeah.
And it was because of Hogan.
Yeah, I think Hogan was and we had our local wrestling. When I say local, out of Memphis, what was that? The mid Lance Russell. Yeah, had the Fabulous Ones, Rock and Roll Express, and all that stuff.
Yeah. And I love those too.
I did too. That's what I actually liked it better than the WWE at the time. Just because it was local.
Yeah, Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, Jerry the King Lawler and Bill Dundee.
Yeah.
And a lot of them made it to the WWE. So
Yeah, yeah. Eventually, the first time I saw Macho Man was in Memphis.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Hogan was in Memphis for a short brief period, and
yeah.
uh, oh my
Of
gosh,
course, they did the
all that Jerry King Lawler with Andy Hoffman and all that. That was ours. That was our local.
yeah.
What was the name of that? Mid South. Well, there's the Mid South Coliseum where they always read. I can't remember
Yeah,
the name.
I think it was AWA. It's in CW. They changed names a couple times. CWA, AWA.
Yeah.
No, you know who owns that now? I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know it's still around.
I think Billy Corgan owns that now from Smashing Pumpkins.
Really?
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'll look at it. I'm pretty sure he does.
Did you ever go when they came to our local gym here in the high school?
Uh, One time, I think.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett saw him. I remember.
Yeah.
Uh, the brothers, the two big, huge brothers.
Bushwhackers or Moondog, the Moondogs? That's who was
No,
here when I went and said, it's the Fabulous Ones against the Moondogs. I was like, yes.
I was in high school whenever I was probably my freshman year.
Okay. All right. I was a kid. This is like around this time because I was a kid.
Yeah. But yeah, wrestling was a big deal. I'm sorry we tangent, off to wrestling, but that don't matter.
Yeah, well, it's reflective of the times.
It is. It really is.
Speaking of reflective, the Reflex, Duran Duran, number 16. Now, me and Corey Smith at that time was huge Duran Duran. Corey had all the Duran Duran tapes, and this was a time when we all had we had dual cassettes where we'd make copies of tapes and give them back and forth, and yeah.
I like or I don't know if it's their first record. I like Rio better than this one.
Yeah,
with Rio and Hungry Like a Wolf.
Yeah.
I like those better than this. Is man, this sounds like 1984 though.
Oh yeah, it's definitely this. The Reflex, Wild Boys, all that was around this time. So yeah, so cool.
I really like their later stuff too. Their which we may get to that eventually, but what was Ordinary World?
Yeah, that was more like in the mid 90s, right? Yeah. Sort of like, wow, that was good. Very good. And then we bounce back to Cyndi Lauper again with Girls Just Want to Have Fun at number 15.
Yeah.
And then we get into number 14, Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen. And this was his Born in the USA record that was an absolute massive monster hit. I had it.
Yeah. Everybody. It came in a box.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is the first time we saw Courtney Cox in this video.
Yes, we did. I even remembering seeing her, and I was like, she's beautiful. I was 12. I was like, she's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good record. To me, that's a really good record. My TV's doing weird stuff. Anyway.
I thought you sort of color changed on me for a second.
Anyway, yeah, what was we talking about? Born in the USA?
Yeah, Born in the USA.
That's got I'm on Fire and Born in the USA, and what's Cover Me's on that.
Yeah.
It's a great record, but anyway, Springsteen's gets maybe more credit than he deserves, and
I think so myself. I'm not a no. Like I said, this record was huge, and I know people that what was the one run the one before it
Nebraska's before it.
Nebraska.
Uh,
I can't remember. There was one more. Anyways, I'm not a big Bruce Springsteen fan. I'm not a.
I like his songs better than his records.
Yeah.
Maybe I should say. Maybe that's what I should say. I like. I don't know the. Yeah, the Born to Run's great though. Born to Run's a great song. All of his songs
Born to Run
are about New Jersey. That's that's like 75, 76. But all of the songs are about New Jersey, and he's proud of being from New Jersey.
Could you tell us about Tim Wilson's take on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, what did he say?
Yeah. New Jersey sucks.
It's killing me. I gotta get my ass out of here. Oh, Tim Wilson, that's one we've mentioned, but we'll get with that.
Yeah, I still have a bunch of notes on it, but we'll get.
Yeah, Tim Wilson. If you are not familiar with the great comedian Tim Wilson, do yourself a favor and listen to Tim Wilson. Number 13, let's hear it for the boy. Footloose.
Yeah, Footloose was massive in '84.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Massive soundtrack. I had the soundtrack.
Everybody had the soundtrack.
I wished I had all those cassettes. Golly. People, and I think Patrick had mentioned it before too. Don't get rid of your stuff. Yeah. Don't be a dummy like me. I bet I've threw away or sold 1,000 cassettes.
Yeah.
And I've done the same thing with CDs because I was going to go strictly vinyl, and I screwed up so bad. Yeah. Don't even your old video game. Don't get rid of that stuff. It all comes back around.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I don't have any cassettes at all anymore. I don't even know the last time I saw one.
That's what Rodney brought over. Some old cassettes where he recorded on a jam box of us practicing music in the late 80s and 90s.
Right.
And I'm just like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, keep it because I got rid of all mine. And, it's 400 or 500 cassettes and 500 or 600 CDs. And I still have a couple hundred CDs probably, but
yeah.
And then I've got all this vinyl. But golly, if I still had everything, there wouldn't be any room in here for anything.
There'd be just a storage room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And like I said, even stuff that you bought and you're like, this sucks. Hang on to it because you're gonna come back around. Because I've got rid of stuff. I'm like, it sucks, and maybe it always will suck to you, and you'll never listen to it again. But it's dead anyway. That was the big thing, taking your stuff to Great Escape and trading 4 in and getting a new one,
Yeah.
Number 12, All Night Long, Lionel Richie. And this was was the name of the record Dancing on the Ceiling? I can't remember.
I don't think so, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but Dancing on the Ceiling was great.
Yeah, that was
at the same time.
It was I remember I had a Lionel Richie tour shirt. My mom and dad went and seen Lionel Richie and brought me back that shirt. Yeah, my mom and them, they love it.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, I wished I still had it too. Don't get rid of your shirts either. Yeah. Damn it. And then number 11, and then we can take a little break. Number 11, this is such a killer song. I had forgot all about it. And I love this guy. Missing You, John Waite.
Yeah. That's a fantastic song. It's been done 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Or, it's been done times.
Yeah. I know he had a couple more that I was in.
Well, I mostly know him from Bad English.
Bad English. Yeah. Every time I see you smile, that yeah.
Yep. But anyway, yeah, John Waite's pretty awesome too. So
yeah,
and
that did go to number one in the overall in the weekly. Yeah.
Right.
So number 10, my guilty pleasure, Culture Club, Karma, 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 Chameleon.
Mm-hmm. You come and go.
Man, I did. I loved them. And me and Rodney went record store shopping a couple weeks. Well, when we was off for the holidays, and I found this at the flea market, and they wanted like $45 for it, and I was like, I didn't love them that much.
Right. Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that, and but no, I did not.
Yeah.
So number 9, one of the biggest movies of the year, Ghostbusters.
First movie I ever went to
Ghostbusters.
see.
Huh?
First movie I ever went. Well, it's the first movie I ever saw in a theater.
Really? Did you know? And I didn't.
Movie,
go ahead.
The first movie I ever went to see at the drive-in was E.T.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that's the first movie I ever went to theater to see was Ghostbusters.
Yeah, yeah. So this would have been in 84. So in 84, I think I was in the 6th grade, maybe, probably somewhere around there, 6th grade. And like for Halloween, we done Ghostbusters. Like me and another guy had the Ghostbusters shirt, and we put back in the 80s, you had the big duffel bags that had the hard bottom to them, and
yeah,
we put them on and bought toy guns and put like a garden hose coming out of it and taped it to the guns, and that was us for Halloween. I remember that plain as day.
Yeah,
that song was huge.
Yeah.
Now this next one, dude. I'm sorry. What else?
Huey Lewis had to sue Ray Parker Jr. and get some money because he ripped off the song. This is the same music, right? As Want a New Drug.
Boy,
you ever heard that? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. They had a lawsuit, and I think Huey Lewis won, so.
Yeah.
Huey
Lewis, just be on the lookout. We might be doing a Huey Lewis show coming pretty soon, so that might be in the works. Tidbit of Ghostbusters I was going to say just a few minutes ago that I didn't know. Did you know that Belushi was supposed to be in Ghostbusters and then he died?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And who did I guess
would that have been Bill Murray's part?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Venkman, dude, is it had to be Bill Murray. I mean, it would have totally changed the movie if it would have been anybody else, even Belushi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's perfect the way it is, and yeah,
the first one.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the girl one or none of the other ones. I hadn't ever watched.
Well, there's 2 of these, back in the day.
Was there a Ghostbusters 2?
Yeah, came out 88, 89, maybe. It's not as good. It's not anywhere kind of as good as the first one.
I don't know. That one went off my radar. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So the next one, I don't know why, and I Owner of the Lonely Heart. Yes, I have never liked this song.
Oh, really? Yes, they're a prog rock band.
Yeah.
Roundabout's good. But I mean, can I name another song besides those 2? Probably not.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're freak musicians, dude, that play, weird time signatures and crazy chord progressions and just stupid riffs. And
Yep.
but they're not stupid bad. They're stupid awesome. But
Just
it's hard to listen to.
yeah, yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and I maybe that's the reason I never did like it, because I'm not a big prog guy. I'm not, as much as I respect, and everybody kneels at the altar of Neil Peart or Peart or however you want to say it. I was not a Rush guy. I mean, Neil Peart is probably one of the best drummers ever, but I don't care nothing about hearing fills. And I mean, they're amazing, but if I want to hear that, I'll listen to a drum solo. and I mean, there's some Rush songs that I like, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I just never was a big prog guy.
Yeah.
Which will show my complete pussydom of why is because the next song, Hello by Lionel Richie at number 7, is amazing.
It is the Stalker's theme song.
It's the what?
The Stalker. If you're a stalker, this is your theme song.
Oh yeah, Stalker. I thought you said Stomper. I was like, oh yeah, the Stompers was awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of 1984 toys,
Stompers. Yeah, man. Yeah. Put the big extra wheels and tires on them, get the glue, hook them up to a damn big square battery.
Car battery.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have stomper pulls. I remember all that.
Yep.
Good times. Good times. So
Hello is a great song. Sorry, dude. Hello is fantastic. It's an awesome song.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It really is. So now we're getting into number 6, and we get the mighty Van Halen with Jump.
Yeah.
And
might as well jump.
Might as well. At the time, they was the biggest hard rock band in the world.
Yeah.
They couldn't do no wrong.
No. They played the US Festival for $1 million. or $10 million, whatever it was stupid, crazy money at the time to play, one show or one 45-minute set for, I want to think it was like $10 million.
Wow.
And I think maybe David Bowie also, those two were the biggest two paid at the US Festival.
Wow. So, yeah. They was just huge. I didn't, as everybody knows, Sammy is my man, and I prefer Sammy's Van Halen over Ross. But up to this point, we didn't know Sammy, and so Van Halen, I mean, damn.
I remember. Yeah, I remember this when it was new. It's like, whatever, like Thriller or whatever. I mean,
yeah.
I remember, people having this at school, and I was like, oh man, I want one of those little kids smoking a cigarette tapes.
Yeah. 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 But, you can't, the Roth years, was amazing. I just prefer the Sammy better, but the Roth years, you can't tell. I mean, looking back on it now and listening to it more, I respect it for what it was, and try to take Sammy out of the equation because I love that one so much. It's still, which Chuck had me into all of the Van Halen stuff, took me back, because I'd always heard the hits, if you will, but never did albums and stuff until 84. I think I did have 84, but yeah, damn, some of that Diver Down. And I mean, Women and Children First is my favorite Roth record. Fair Warning is so heavy and dark. I mean, we could go on. Well, we have done a show about the Mighty Van Halen, so go back and watch it.
Yeah. This whole record though, dude, what you got, Jump in Panama and Hot for Teacher, Drop Dead Legs,
Hop Kimmy.
Yeah. I'll Wait.
Yeah.
It's a great record. Still a fantastic, moment in time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Everybody's like, what are they doing using keyboards?
Yeah.
I think Katie knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I think so. Which didn't affect me so much because, it was just music to me at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'd been I don't know who else? Okay. So if Metallica added a keyboard player in '92 on the Black Album,
yeah,
that's what everybody would have been, which is everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody says they sold out and for the Black Album anyways, but whatever.
Yeah. 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 Oh, me. All right. The next one, Against All Odds, Phil Collins, another guy that, I didn't even know who Genesis was. To me, it was always just Phil Collins because I was a kid during this. I didn't know nothing about Genesis.
It was a different thing. Yeah.
And Phil Collins will always get 2 thumbs up for me because he's a left-handed drummer.
Yeah.
The way God intended.
I can't say enough good things about Phil Collins. I love everything Phil Collins has ever done that I've heard, Of course, I had But Seriously Folks and whatever, No Jacket Required.
Yeah, No Jacket Required.
Great records. The Genesis stuff too. The Invisible Touch is a Genesis record.
Yeah.
Invisible Touch, that's the Genesis record. That's got Land of Confusion on it.
Yeah.
And That's All is one of my favorite Genesis songs. Golly, I Can't Dance. You remember that?
I Can't. Yes, love that song. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Phil Collins, awesome. This awesome song. That's from a movie also. You remember that movie, Against All Odds?
Against All Odds. I remember the movie. I can't remember. I mean,
it's been a long time since I saw it too.
Yeah.
It's got Jeff Bridges in it, and I can't remember who else.
What was that girl's name? She was pretty, beautiful girl.
Can't even remember, dude.
I can't remember her name. But
yeah.
Yeah. And who else? One of the simplest drum fills in the world. You can put it on, and everybody in the world will know exactly what song it is.
Oh, yeah.
In the Air Tonight. I mean, everybody knows that. Everybody, and it's stupid simple. We done it. Every time you play it, you see everybody that's watching out in the crowd go. So good. So good. So, yep, Phil Collins, the top 5. So, number 4, back to Footloose, and it is the song Footloose. And at this time with Mr. Kenny Loggins. So I would like to we should probably do research. Do you think Kenny Loggins has the most songs on a soundtrack than anybody in the world?
For Caddyshack and Top Gun and
especially in the 80s. Top Gun, Footloose, Over the Top, Stallone, can't miss out Stallone. Meet Me Halfway.
Caddyshack.
I'm All Right.
Yeah.
And some of them, didn't he have 2 or 3 songs on soundtracks? The same one.
Right. Well, there was a bunch on Footloose, wasn't it? There was a couple of 3 on Footloose.
I think so. That song and movie was, as you can see now, I mean, it's number 4. That was everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere.
I love Footloose back in the day. It's a little cheesy now.
Yeah.
But, because, when I'd get upset about something, I'd just go to a warehouse and just dance, dude.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I'd always try to get on tractor and play chicken with somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either one.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I watched it and they had the Quiet Riot cassette, he was cranking it, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it never did make me want to go buy a damn Volkswagen.
You'll have to talk to Rodney about that, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a Volkswagen guy.
Rodney's was awesome. Rodney's Volkswagen was awesome.
That little baby blue one? Wasn't it baby blue? I had forgot about that. Hell yeah, he did have a bug, didn't he? Sorry, Rod. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And no back seat was all speakers. It was just
speakers.
Yeah. Speaker.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Number 3. Paul McCartney, Michael Jackson, Say, Say, Say.
Yeah.
What record was that off of?
That's all.
Was it on a Michael Jackson and a Paul McCartney record, or was it just a Paul? I can't. I didn't do my homework here.
I think this is on the Paul McCartney record, and The Girl Is Mine is on Thriller.
That's right. This is the lead single from McCartney's 1983 album, Pipes of Peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
you can't deny. I mean, you got the king of pop that was everything. If he only released Thriller and nothing else,
right? Yes,
he would still be the king of pop. I'm not looking at nothing but his musical. I mean, he was a musical, pure entertainer.
Yeah. I probably like Say, Say, Say better than the other one, than The Girl Is Mine.
I do too.
But the other one's good too. Paul McCartney would have, I don't know how to say this without sounding like it's a dig at Paul McCartney, because I'm not digging on Paul McCartney. This is the biggest thing, at least since Wings, since back in the early 70s, right?
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing he put out. And it's because Michael Jackson was on it, and he was huge at the time.
Yeah.
And of course, the Beatles, or Michael Jackson, ended up buying all the Beatles catalog too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But that's a pretty smart investment.
Yeah, for real.
Because the Beatles has always been the Beatles, but until what was it, like 94, 95, somewhere around there. I can't remember when they started putting out that Beatles anthologies 1 through 4. They made a big push, and that might have been when Michael Jackson probably bought it and was like, "Here, I'm gonna get my investment back," And they started pushing everything Beatles. It was like posters, and that's when I had really become a pretty good Beatles fan, was around that time, was when all that push came back through.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like 92, 93, 94, right through there, somewhere around there. But
yeah, it was somewhere around that, maybe a little later. Yeah. This is a good song.
Yep. So, number 2. We went from probably the king of pop to me, the queen of pop. What's love got to do with it? Miss Tina Turner.
Yeah.
I love Tina Turner. That record was fucking awesome. Coming up on an episode pretty soon on the Guru channel, we're doing Bryan Adams' Reckless.
Awesome.
And that record has one of the best songs ever on it. And it's Bryan Adams and Tina Turner.
Only Love. Yeah.
It's Only Love. Man, Tina's voice, that gravelly, and man, she was a sexy beast too.
Oh yeah.
She was just so sexy. Tina was. I can't say enough about Tina Turner.
Legs go all the way up to there.
All the way up to there. Wow. Yeah. Didn't she
What was
have
it?
like her legs insured for like millions of dollars?
I kind of think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, well, this is Private Dancer's name. This record, right? Is that
Mm-hmm.
right? Um,
Yep.
she got away from Ike Turner, which they had a lot of hits that I'm probably more familiar with than a lot of other later stuff than this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Um, she did Nutbush. That was a Tina Turner song first. Was Nutbush City Limits, and of
That's
course
right.
we, and watch Proud Mary. They had a huge version of Proud Mary, which is Creedence song, but
Mm-hmm.
um, Tina Turner was all right, dude.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. I agree. And on to number one, the number one song of 1984. And I can see why, because it was on one of the greatest records slash soundtracks ever, and one of
Yep,
the greatest movies. I love this movie. When
I still
Doves,
love.
excuse me, When Doves Cry, Prince and the Revolution,
Yep,
uh, from Purple Rain soundtrack.
yep,
Everything in 1984 was either Footloose or Purple Rain.
yep. And uh, Purple Rain's a whole lot better movie. Uh,
Yeah,
the soundtrack is 100 times better, also, if you ask me. But what do
yeah,
I know?
I agree.
Uh, golly, what else? I mean, Purple Rain's on Purple Rain, obviously, and
Doves Cry, Let's Go Crazy.
Go Crazy. Yeah, I'd die for you.
Yeah, Darling Nikki.
Yeah,
What was Blue? Something Blue. I can't remember.
yeah, I can't either. But yeah, this is a great. The When Doves Cry is a great song.
Yeah,
Uh, we butchered it probably, but we did a postmodern metal version of this. So
I don't think we butchered it. It was just our take, and I think
no,
we
I'm
did.
just saying we didn't butcher it, but it was totally different than this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
everything was Purple Rain, and Prince. You know, Prince had success up to Purple Rain. Especially 1999 before
yeah,
this, which
yeah,
he had some pretty good. Little Red Corvette, and 1999. Uh, but this blowed him into Michael Jackson status, and he never let go of it.
yeah,
I guess maybe he did when he became the symbol or whatever, but still, he was cracking out great stuff.
yeah. Have you watched that "We Are the World" documentary on Netflix?
I have not. I need to watch that. You've told me about that a couple of times.
I kind of think uh, I don't remember if it was on that or something else I watched, but they were trying to get Prince. I know to do the "We Are the World," the be in the room with the everybody else.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it was too much ego or whatever, and he didn't do it. And I can't remember, but I know they wanted him to do it, and he wouldn't do it, or he backed out at the last minute or whatever. So
yeah. Huh. Yeah. It's, you made a good point, Hoxie, and that was just the top 20, but you can go through the top 100 and, we can scroll through this. We won't spend days, but man, what a year for music. I'm just scrolling through and, Billy Squire, Night Ranger, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, which, Eddie and the Cruisers, that was huge to us at the time.
For the longest time, Billy Joel, that's a great song, dude.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. The Go-Go. Rat, Round and Round. How come Pink Houses was not up further than that?
I don't know. That's a good question. Pink House is on and I would think was a fairly successful record, in 84. But I love Mellencamp, dude.
Right.
Kind of, that's in my wheelhouse, Petty and, that kind of stuff. But he had like 1, 2, American Fool and and Scarecrow, Big Daddy, and up to Whenever We Wanted. I didn't think John Mellencamp could do any wrong,
Yeah.
And then he got a little weird, but everybody got a little weird in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Madonna's still in there. Quite Right. Come on, Feel the Noise. I think the tail end of Sports was falling off because If This Is It is number 64, which I think that was the last single of Sports, which 83 was, I think, the grand sports era, It's sort of the same way with There's Legs, ZZ Top. I think that was sort of the tail end of Eliminator. There's Rod Stewart's Infatuation. So good. Islands in the Stream. Well, no, there's I Want a New Drug, Huey Lewis, but 55. So maybe, I don't know, but should have been higher than that. That's All, Genesis.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Caribbean Queen, dude.
Huh?
Caribbean Queen, Billy Ocean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would care. Oh, how was this not hard? I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah, that's
so, heck yeah. Our She-Bop right there, Hoxie at 34.
Okay.
I guess that's why they called it blues, Elton John. There's Old Sherry, Steve Perry, 31.
And, to us, that should be in the top 5.
That's right. You're exactly right. The Glamour. Oh, now here is one I absolutely loved. And it was one of my favorite songs of this time. I Can Dream About You, Dan Hartman.
Yeah, I love that song. Absolutely. He should have had a lot more stuff. That should have been a lot bigger.
What was the name of that? Streets of Fire? Was that the name of the movie? I think so. I think it's a Streets of Fire movie.
Yeah.
Somebody's watching me.
Yes.
How do you miss 99 Red Balloons?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
99.
But
ours, Let's Go Crazy.
You still hear a lot of this all
the time. Yeah, Let's Go Crazy is 21. It barely made the list. Barely missed our top 20. But yeah.
Yeah. Thompson Twins, dude.
Thompson Twins? What was that? Hold Me Now?
Yeah. It's the only song, that's the only one I know of theirs, actually.
Yeah, me too. That wasn't a big stretch for me to guess that one.
Yeah.
Well, my brother, this has been fun walking down memory lane, 1984. Damn, what a year for music.
Right.
I'm definitely wanting to go with, especially through our graduating class. Like, I'm 90. Was you 93?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll try to work all the way up through 93.
Yeah. We'll try to.
My brother, thank you for hanging out with me. I love you.
Oh, yeah. Love you too, homie.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, peace. Do not be a dick. Be nice. Love one another. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. See ya.